In this video tutorial, I want to show you how to utilize College Board's Student Question Bank. So once you click on the link that I provided you, you go ahead and log in with your College Board credentials. If you're like me, you have it saved where it'll auto-populate for you. And once you go in, it'll look like this. So it should take you directly to this page. However, if it doesn't, let's say instead it takes you to your tests, then no big deal. You just scroll down and you go to Student Question Bank and just click right there. So now what we're going to do is scroll down. However many practice tests you've taken so far, they'll all be listed over here, and you can click on any of them to see your score breakdown. And that's going to be really key because we want to determine which domains are ones that you're crushing it in and which ones we still want to improve in. Now, the ultimate goal is to have each one at level hard, meaning that you're doing so well because you're essentially at full bars. Now, for any domains where, whether it's in the reading and writing or on the math section, if you're at easy or medium level, in other words, you're not at full bars, those are the areas we want to target. So you'll recall we have our table of contents here where we've broken down the reading and writing into its 4 domains: information and ideas, craft and structure, expression of ideas, and standard English conventions. And then also for the math section, algebra, problem solving and data analysis, advanced math, and geometry and trigonometry. So in my case, if I'm looking at my results here, whether it's a practice test or if you're looking at your actual results from a previous PSAT or SAT, the concept is still the same. I'm gonna look at any areas where I'm not at full bars. In this case, it's only for reading and writing, expression of ideas. Now, it doesn't get into the specifics of whether I really struggled more with transitions or rhetorical synthesis, so I'm just gonna practice everything with expression of ideas. In other words, both of these 2 themes. And to do that, I'm gonna go up here to choose your assessment. I'm gonna click on the drop down and select SAT. And then, like I said, I'm gonna go to reading and writing, expression of ideas. We click continue, and then let's scroll down here. So notice, just from expression of ideas, they have 269 questions that I can practice. That's a lot. Now here's how I would go ahead and make it fewer and more focused. So if my level of difficulty is currently at hard, then I'm gonna go ahead and choose hard questions because I wanna continue to improve on those. If, however, I'm at, let's say, level medium right now or level easy, I would start at that particular level for this domain. I would click on easy, choose save, and notice that took it down to 85 questions. I want to master easy level before I move on to medium, and then master medium before I move on to hard. And the other thing I'm going to do, I could click on skill, but if I don't know which of these 2 themes I'm really struggling with in particular, I really want to practice both. So I won't check them off. That way it's still both rhetorical synthesis and transitions. And I would recommend choosing exclude active questions. So that takes it from 85 questions down to 25. And the reason I would do that is because I don't want to see questions that I've already seen in practice tests, or I don't want to see questions that I will see in future practice tests because I want to make those practice tests as realistic as possible with me never having seen them before. So now I have these 25 questions, and I could click on any of the IDs if I just want to get a preview of the question, including the answer. But something that's a little annoying in my opinion is you can't just do select all. You have to go one by one and check on each and every box. So you do the same thing. I'm going to go to the next page, and I'm going to continue to check them off. And we're going to go through that process for all 25 questions. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to and press export. Now, when you do that, I'd recommend choosing with correct answers and explanations. Click export PDF. And this is a good thing to know. When you're going to save something, even though it goes to print, instead of choosing one of your printers, you just choose save as PDF, click save. I would save it to my desktop, and I would just call it, let's say, reading and writing, expression of ideas. I already have it saved. I was testing it out, but you would just save it. I'm going to press Control M, which is a nice shortcut for minimizing everything and going to my desktop. I'm going to go to that PDF, and what's really nice is it made it 25 pages, 1 for each question. You can see the information up here, and then you could attempt the question. I'd recommend only have it in view up to and including answer option D, because right below it is the answer and the answer explanation. And because it is a digital test, I would recommend just keeping it on your screen and attempting it on your paper and pencil just like you would on the real test. And then, as always, your goal is, once you've gotten it, if it's wrong, you want to see why it is what they say it is and why it's not what you put. If you got it right, then you encourage yourself with a "that's like me" and move on to the next question. And you could do the same thing with any other domains that you want. You could do the same thing with math. You would want to go to new search and then start the process all over again, choosing SAT, whatever section you want, and then including that particular domain. And remember, you got this.